Hi everybody! Hang on a minute. You just got me typing. How are you? Sunday afternoon, pushing it down with rain. It is bloody awful, isn't it? Hey? Yeah. So, couple of things I need to tell everybody. So we'll get into it in a minute. Just wondered how everybody was. Have you all had your Christmas Sunday dinners and everything else? And what's the weather like for everybody at the moment? Now, at the bottom here, we've got a ticker running across, and it's my Facebook page, facebook.com/PJ Audits. And what this is where you can get a preview of some videos that are not on YouTube yet, but they're still on Facebook. So, have a look. Excuse me. Have a look and perhaps pass a few comments or whatever, but you can get to see them earlier than you can on YouTube. So I'm trying it for a couple of weeks just to see how it goes. Oh, my Coke can's falling over. There we go. I'm just trying it for a couple of weeks, see how it goes, and if it's all right, then we'll keep it up. How you Phil? How you doing? How you Kenny? How's life? What's the weather like where you are? If it's anything like here, it's blowing a gale and still pushing. Oh, Luna, I'm talking. Yes, I know. You want to play with Froggy. I know. So, yeah, let me know. And if you think it's a good idea and it doesn't do any damage to my YouTube channel, then I shall keep doing that. But I think it just makes a change, to have a couple of different ways. There we go. Couple of different ways that I've been able to see the videos. So, how you doing, Kenny? How's life, mate? I'm glad you like my videos. Retro on his bikes. How you doing, mate? I keep seeing you commenting. I'll try and reply where I can. I just get that many bloody comments. It's absolutely unreal. So, hiya, Michael. Glad you enjoy my videos, mate. I've been getting one or two trolls just lately, so it makes a nice change to hear somebody's enjoying my videos. So, aloha. All right. Where on earth are you? Neil, you're in Shrewsbury. What's weather like in Shrewsbury, mate? It can't be very good. It's bloody crap here. Kenny says it's pissing cats and dogs and windy in Reading. I think it's like that over most of the country at the moment. So, there you go. Hi, Scots boy. Right. A couple of things I need to tell you. I've just told you about the Facebook page. I know one or two people have been talking about memberships and things like that. I have brought the membership down. When I first did the memberships, the cheapest I could do it was at £2.99 a month. And even I thought that was much too expensive. So I've brought it down to 99p a month if you want to be a member. You get one or two things. There's nothing in it really. You get a little thing that goes at the side of your name to show that you're a member and things like that. But if you decide you want to do it, then be absolutely wonderful. It's 99p a month. Good morning from California. I hope the weather's better in California than it is here. You're going to tell me it's something like 80 degrees or something like that over there, aren't you? Yeah, I know. So, yeah. The alternative I've done, if you want to give a bit of support, is under my latest videos, there's a little slip a little link that says buy me a coffee. You can go on there, buy me a coffee. You can do 10 pence, a pound, whatever you want. everything is really, really appreciated, and everything helps me go out and make these videos. It's costing me about £150 a week in fuel alone, traveling around to go out and make these videos. So, it's not particularly cheap. Hiya, Jimmy. Well, good to see you online again. Hiya, Andrew. Right, the other thing I need to tell you is, guess what? I'm going back to Egypt. I'm not going back to Egypt until the end of May. I loved it that much. I've decided that I'm going back out there again. So, Luna, if you make me spill my coffee, I'm going to be really pissed with you. And I'm going to give you a severe telling off. Yeah, you look at me like that. Dogs. Anybody want a German Shepherd? Yeah, so I'm off back out to Egypt at the end of May. I'm only going for a couple of weeks, but don't worry. There'll be enough videos on to keep you going. Horizontal rain. Yeah, I think everybody's got horizontal rain at the moment. It is absolutely rubbish. You love my videos. They're so funny and entertaining. Well, I try and make them that way. It's a bit pointless doing them if they're boring, And that's when we're being the best. I don't know about that. But I have cracked 28,000 subscribers yesterday. So I'm over the moon at that. I can't wait to get to 30,000. I'm hoping to get to 30,000 in the next couple of weeks or so. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Get in there. So, Craigley Heath, West Midlands. I'm assuming the weather is the same there as it is here. Everybody's telling me it's blowing a gale and howling it down with rain. Because according to Neil, it's wet in Shrewsbury. Gordon says it's chucking it down in the Scottish borders. How you doing, Gordon? I keep going wrong side with my thumb so you can't see. How you doing out there? Some auditors are pushy and aggressive. You and DJ are just right. Well, sometimes you have to be a bit pushy if you want to get a bit of video, But I try not to be too rude. Excuse me while I slurp my coffee. I try not to be too rude. I try and either get some information out of people or make it as interesting as I can. I mean, that last one at the scrapyard, he was unreal. I was giggling to myself all the way through the interview. But what can you do? Daventry is wet and windy. I ought to start a weather forecasting channel up, didn't I? Everybody's getting an idea of what the weather's like, but even then, it's I think it's the same all over the country. Yes, definitely aggressive. Absolutely love your videos. They're the best. I'm from Sheffield and used to live in Worksop. Oh, right, awesome. Whereabouts in Worksop did you live? Anywhere near me? Because Worksop's not a very big place. And how long ago did you live in? How long ago did you live in Worksop? Yeah, you would totally agree with that retro I do as well, my friend. Love your videos. Wagon driver in Retford. There would be some interesting companies for you to film there. I've been around Retford a couple of times. What company do you work for in Retford? There's, I think there's about 3 or 4 decent sized haulage companies around the back of the Elizabethan School, if I remember correctly. This was the what was it they did down there? Oh, the tents, the Marquee place. I went there once and did a load of driver CPC and folk truck training for them. Hiya, Kenny. Welcome aboard, mate. Everybody's welcome. Hope you enjoy yourself while you're here. Hiya, Sarah. Good afternoon to you, love. RU. I don't know what RU means. PJ, $100 to cut your hair. It looks so cute. No, I'm not cutting it, mate. You could offer me 1,000. No, it's staying as it is. London audit anytime. Yeah, I shouldn't mind. It's just a long way to go. It's 150 miles from where I live. So if I'm doing an audit down there, I need to drive down there, stop overnight, etc., etc., etc. So I will get there eventually. It's just a matter of time, you know. Coventry is horrible, wet and windy. Yeah, I can imagine. DJ was down Coventry, I think, the other day. So it didn't look that good when he was down there. Can't edit these posts. I hate auto spell check. Do you know, I do it on my phone, and sometimes I'll send a text out or whatever, and I'll think to myself, "What the bloody hell's that saying?" I make myself look a right cock, but I'm pretty good at that anyway. Am I coming to King's Lynn? King's Lynn's not a massive distance away, but I tend to cover one area at a time. I've been working a lot in sunny Scunny at the moment, Scunthorpe. I've got a cracker coming out for you next week. The steelworks at Scunthorpe. Now, if you go on the Facebook page, it's already on there. So if you go on facebook.com/PJ Audits, you can see it on there, the steelworks. It's been on there about 3 or 4 days now. So if you want a preview of what it's like, go on there and have a look. Hiya, Rebecca. How you doing, love? Now then, all the best from Yorkshire. Whereabouts in Yorkshire are you? Are you like South Yorkshire? Are you further up Leeds area, Bradford area? Or are you in sunny Scarborough? I love Scarborough and Filey. I love it round there. Me? Okay. Yes, good luck in everything you do too as well, my friend. Oh, right, me. I'm looking for a dog. I'm afraid I can't let Luna go. She's a good girl, really. She's a pain in the ass sometimes. And I've had 1 or 2 people wanting to take her off me, and my girlfriend's mother wants her. When I go abroad, she has Luna for me, and then when I go to pick her up, she don't want to give her me back. So, mind you, she loves it there. She gets a lot more walks and treats and things there than she does at my house because I'm usually at work a lot. But you wouldn't think so. Everybody says get a job and dole merchant and all the rest, all the trolls. But, you know, excuse me while I select my coffee again. Hi, Steve. How you doing, my friend? Some auditors are pushy, rude and aggressive. You and DJ are about right. Well, sometimes you have to be a little bit aggressive. Well, not aggressive, but perhaps a little bit pushy if you want to actually get a video out of somebody. You know, the secret is once they come out, is to try and keep them there as long as you can and keep them talking. Because if they come out, say what you're doing, I'm videoing, and then they piss off back in, that's a boring video. So the idea is once they're out there, is to try and keep them out there, you know, and keep them talking. And you want them, preferably for me, I'd rather them big the company up and tell me all about the company and how this is done and how that's done. I mean, the last one I did, the lad at the concrete place, he was brilliant, but he was a subscriber anyway. So, I mean, he was pretty chuffed to see me. And of course, because he showed me around and told me everything and all the rest, I was chuffed to mint balls to see him. But that cafe just down the road from there was absolutely cracking. Oh, Luna, do you have to? You can't knock stuff off at table like that without getting a knuckle butter. Do you know? Yeah, all right, you look at me like that. I'm only kidding. Yeah, go down there and get a burger if you're in that area. 50-mile-an-hour winds in Somerset and pissing it down. Yeah, I mean, you've had some really bad weather over last couple of days, haven't you? Somerset and all around there. It's been really, really bad. Thanks, Steve. I like it when people love my videos. I really do. Focus Pocus is brilliant, but PJ uploads a huge lot more. I'm trying at the moment. I'm going to try and put a video out every day, Monday to Saturday. So that's 6 a week. And then where I can, if I'm not busy or I've got other things to do, I'm going to try and do a live stream on a Sunday. So that's a video every day. If I can't do a live stream on a Sunday, then I'll upload a video. But I'm trying to put out one a day. I'm desperate to get to this 30,000 subscribers. So subscribe! Hi from Belfast. How you doing, Gary? Gary One Ball. Did you have an accident, mate? Hull had snow and you loved it. Oh, I hate snow. I really do. It's all right when it lands and you look out the window and you ain't got to go out. But if you've got to go out in it, it's bloody horrible. Used to live in the Westerdale area. It was Gateford. Westerdale's up Teesdale Lane. My lad used to live up there. He's just moved out to the other side of Retford now. He's a mental health nurse at Rampton Hospital. So he's moved out that way. He loves it out there. He's got a house out in the country, great big garden and everything. So there you go. Love the visits to Scunthorpe. Often wondered if you have come across anyone who put the... Yeah, well, you'll see him who put the CUNT in Scunthorpe. What was his name that used to do it? The Flying Helmet, the comedian. But you'll see him when I put that video out for the Steelworks, or like say you can go on Facebook and have a look at it on Facebook. Retford. Somebody lives in Retford, yeah. And somebody in a hole by the look of it. Hiya, Paul. How are you, mate? I'm absolutely fine. I've just been to Wetherspoons and had some dinner with my dad in pub. He's not very good. He's 93 now, and he's really, really struggling to walk and get around. But I managed to get him out of the house and into the car and down to the pub, and he had a mixed grill, or a gorilla as I call it, and a beer. So he'll be at home now. I've taken him back home. He'll be at home now, and he'll be sat in his chair with telly on, going like this. It's still all up here. It's just the rest of him that's bugging now. So, but 93, what can you expect? Yeah, Dave, whereabouts in Somerset are you? Let us know. Morpho. Oh, that's a nice picture. Focus Pocus is another street photographer, auditor, polite and stands his ground. I've never watched many of his videos, to be honest. I've watched a couple, but not a lot. So, yeah, keep the members rolling in and get me a bit of cash for fuel, etc. Keep them bids coming in. Yay! Yeah, it's cost me a bloody fortune in petrol. It really is. Did I say snorkeling or diving in Egypt? Yes, I did snorkeling, and yes, I did diving. And there is I put a video on YouTube. When was it? Last week, about doing some snorkeling and diving in Egypt, and loved it. I'm going to go out and do some more. All the fish and everything were absolutely fantastic. And the lad who took us diving, I still talk to him now on is it Duo or Messenger or whatever it is, and we're arranging the next diving for when I go back at the end of May. So I'm looking forward to going back at the end of May, and I'm really looking forward to doing a bit more snorkeling and diving. Great stuff. How you doing, Dan? How's life for you, mate? Whereabouts in the world are you? What's this? Much rather what? Much rather avoid fake tube and just follow subscriptions on YouTube. That's fine, Chess. That's up to you, mate. I'm just giving you the opportunity to be able to watch them a little earlier if you want to. But, it's entirely up to you whether you want to or not. Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. I'm going to start heading out that way, hopefully next week or the week after. See how it's going. I am seriously considering, you're not going to be sick here. Hey? Oh, stop gipping then. I don't know, dogs, they're going. I'm seriously considering packing in the taxi driving because it is affecting my YouTubing, and I enjoy my YouTubing more than anything. Am I coming to Belfast? It's a long time since I was in Belfast, mate. When was it last time? I was there in 73, and then when did I go after that? It must be 28, 29, perhaps 30 years since I was in Belfast last. A long time. Yeah, that's it. Swimming with sharks. Have a look at it. You'll see some of the diving on there. Most of it is Michael, the diving instructor who I was talking to at the beginning of the video. But it's definitely worth looking at. And yes, I'm on Instagram. Woohoo! Not that I have much to do with it. I'm absolutely fine, mate. How are you? Whereabouts are you? I've seen a few of your videos, but I don't know where in the world you are. So there you go. Hiya, James. Good afternoon to you. Have you had your dinner yet? I've just had mine. Witherspoon special. I did, but you didn't see PJ doing any diving. Somebody's got to hold the camera, mate. I'm afraid. I'm sorry. Yeah, some of them are from James, but some of them, like PJ's the man with the camera in his hand. Another good one. Hi, Red Devil. Is that because you jump out of airplanes, or is it because you're, I suspect, a Manchester United supporter, I imagine? Hiya, Jake. Found your channel yesterday and watched you. So many of your videos literally just watch the one with the aggressive van driver who's going to hunt you down. Yeah, he's still going to hunt me down, apparently. I don't know. I saw an advert on the internet, I can't remember what channel it was on, asking for details about me, who I am and where I live. There you go. Would I team up with DJ Audits? We've been out a couple of times together and made a couple of videos together, and hopefully we're planning on doing one next week. We're planning on going out next week together. We've got somewhere a bit special to go to, so we want to hopefully get the weather a bit better and make it a good video when we go out. It's raining in York. I was in York on Monday. I like York. I go to York quite often. I go to Lincoln a lot more than York, but I do like York. Do you have a phone? Oh. Do I have a false leg? What on earth makes you say that? Eh? But that, I will tell you something though. I've got a disabled badge, and I parked in the disabled bay at Sainsbury's. And as you probably know, I wear nothing but shorts. I always wear shorts. And I park the car up and I go out the car, and this woman says to me, "You don't look very disabled." And I says, "I've got a false leg, love. I've lost my leg and I've got a false leg." She went, Oh, I am sorry. And I got shorts on. You could obviously see that both legs are mine, but she's apologising for saying something to me. Oh dear, I did laugh a little bit. If you're ever in London, pop over to Essex, North Weald Airfield, loads of businesses, plus air ambulance and police helicopter. Company that builds ambulances and companies that restore old aircraft. Oh, that could be interesting. Where was it I flew down to? Can't remember which airfield it was I flew down to, and they've got McDonald's outside, so I landed. Southend. Flew down to Southend Airport, landed, walked round to McDonald's, had a McDonald's, and flew back. That was quite a while ago. I've not been down there since. Is that your real hair? It's all mine, apart from that bit there. That bit there is nylon, but all the rest, every bit of it, belongs to me. I do get people that tell me, no, it doesn't. Where they think I've got the hair from, I don't know. But yes, it is all mine. Lived in a truck full-time for 14 years. Lots of trees down. Thank God no snow. Yes, we don't want bloody snow, do we? I love your laid-back style and politeness with people. I'm in Rotherham and was very interested in your 2 videos on Buddhist scrapyard. Good, good vibes. Yeah, I used to drive, when I was doing driving lessons, we used to cover all of Sheffield and Rotherham, and we used to go out to as far as Greensboro and all that area on the driving lessons. So I know Rotherham very, very well. Very well. It's amazing. People that live in Rotherham or live in Sheffield, when I was taking them for driving lessons, they tend to know their little area where they live. And we used to cover all of Sheffield and all of Rotherham. And they used to say to me, bloody hell, you know Sheffield better than I do. I said, well, I spend 8 hours a day driving around it. So that's why I know it so well. So, need advice on Little Store. I've had 2 bad experiences there. Can you do a DP and video in store or little tricks? Cheers. You can also, I'm assuming that's call me. I don't know what your problem is, mate, with little stores. So emails below. Not on this video yet, but it will be later. And on my other videos, emails below. Just email me, and you know, if there's anywhere that's interesting or anything like that, let me know, and I'll go and have a look at it. Providing I ain't got to travel for 3 days to get there. For traveling 3 days and going to Egypt. Yeah, like this. Smash the like button, guys. It really helps. You tell them, my friend. So Rick the Screwball says, hello, Lord of Audits. There you go. How you doing, mate? Hope everything's going all right for you. Keeping busy? Keeping a smile on your face with your one eye? We all seem to know each other on here, don't we? I've come down as far as Wiltshire, Hampshire and Berkshire. At the moment, I haven't, no. But you never know. My logic is to the ones that are close by initially. And then we'll expand as time goes on. I'm having to go further and further apart because I've covered so many of the local industrial areas now that I've got to start travelling a bit more. So that's why my fuel bill's gone up through the roof. Anybody chased you YouTube to take down video after making them look in the prat? Yeah, I've had a couple of videos where they've had privacy complaints, and that's why the face is blurred out, so you can't see the face. But as far as I'm concerned, the majority of people know who they are because they've already seen the video anyway. And then when they see the video with the face blurred out, I think it just makes them look bigger cocks myself. So it don't bother me. It don't bother me at all. But yeah, the only one I've had taken down is the one where the security guard attacked me. And I think that's for legal reasons. So we'll see how that goes. I still haven't heard any more news about it. So there you go. Yo, Jay, how you doing, mate? How you, Steve? Thanks for sharing your time with all of us, the videos for us to watch. They're a pleasure to watch. Would Manchester be of interest for your videos? I'm coming out to Manchester soon. I'll be talking to a lad, Ryan, about going out and meeting him, and he's going to show me around a little bit. But I was going to go out this week, but obviously we've had this really bad storm. So, A, I didn't want to go over at Pennines with the bad storm, and B, if it's howling it down with rain, you can't video anyway. You've got water on your camera, and I'll get my bloody gimbal wet, and no worse than a wet gimbal, mate, I'll tell you. So we've had to postpone it a little bit. So there you go. Rick the Screwball Peacemaker. PJ's a cool guy. I want to buy them dreadlocks. You want to buy one? I've got some in the drawer here where I've cut them off at the side. Look. Why on earth would you want to buy a dreadlock? And people say I'm crackers. You must be crackers, Rick. No, I'm kidding, mate. No, I've got some. They're in a drawer down there where I've cut them off. The spares, if you know what I mean. Because you can join them. If one of them snaps off up here somewhere, you can reattach them. So there you go. Cut your hair or the Queen will have a word with you. Oh, thank you very much, Bermuda. There you go, my friend. You're a gentleman. All donations gratefully accepted. Definitely gratefully accepted. Thank you very much. Yeah, you need some advice on Lidl and their lorries. I'm not a lawyer, mate, really. Have you seen the football? No, in a word. Don't watch football, not interested in football. Don't care about football. What else can I say? Football's of no interest for me. In fact, I call it fool's ball most of the time. I'm sorry, mate. Football doesn't float my boat at all. You're in Bedfordshire, not far away. No, it's not that far, mate. Not the end of the world, is it? That's the land of Bedford vans. Well, it might be. Big up, Mr. Midland. How you doing, mate? Originally from Kent. Was I a fan of Bob Marley? Hang on a minute, I've got something in my eye. Yeah, always liked Bob Marley, but I wouldn't say I'm a Bob Marley fanatic. I have stated on here quite a few times why I've got dreadlocks. And the reason I've got dreadlocks is my wife told me I couldn't have them. So there you go. Started growing my hair and she hated it because she used to have my head shaved right down to the bone. And the longer it got, the more she nagged at me to get it cut. And when I wouldn't, she was just going absolutely berserk at me. So I said, right, that's it. Going to go out now and put dreadlocks in. Consequences, there you go. York is a great city. It is. It's fantastic, mate. There's plenty to see there. PJ dreadlock wigs for sale in the merch. Oh, dear. How you doing, Lee? I'm glad you like the videos, mate. Yeah, I think my family's well. I don't see a lot of them because I'm always out at work, even though people telling me I'm a dole merchant and I need to get a job. There you go. Hythe, and then moved to Biggleswade, now in sunny Essex. We used to go on some ranges at Hythe a long time ago. I don't know if they're still there. I used to shoot, and the rangers used to go out over the sea. What else was it they used to do? Oh, they used to have the close quarter combat range there. You know, like moving through a village and a town and everything, and people popping up and shooting at you and stuff. Yeah, that's. I don't know if it's still there, but that was a long time ago. This storm is a nightmare. It is, mate. It's killed a few people and all, hasn't it? Biggleswade is 5 minutes from me. There you go. The rain is annoyingly horizontal, so it must still be windy there then. And like I say, it's absolutely hammering it down here. It's bloody awful. Used to visit the Shuttleworth collection. Okie doke. Have you thought about doing some Rolls Royce sites? Well, I can't say out, but it is planned in the very near future with myself and a good friend of mine we were talking about earlier. So yeah, I've done a couple of Rolls Royce sites. I think was it one in Sheffield? Can't remember where I did the other one, but no, I haven't done the big ones at Derby. You lived in Biggleswade when Asda was still a brewery. What does Dut mean? No idea. I've had no heating, no electric for 36 hours in Hampshire, no public transport. Well, obviously your electric's back on, mate. Well, I'm hoping, unless you're using mobile internet. But it's shit when all electric goes. I think I'd go mad now. I remember a few years back we had a bad storm and we lost electric for about 4 or 5. It was bloody torture. And so in America, copying black people's hair is called cultural appropriation. Okay. Who's copying black people's hair? Egyptians had dreadlocks 2,000 years ago. Vikings used to have dreadlocks long before it was adapted by our black cousins. They're Rastafarians and things. Going to taking your son to Duxford soon. There's a big airfield there, isn't there? Yes, everyone can do what they like with the hair, mate. Ever been to the Space Museum in Leicester? I've seen it advertised quite a few times, but I've never been. I will have a look though, especially next time I go down that area. So, you still on the wind up wrecking havoc on them poor grafters? No, I'm not wrecking havoc on the poor grafters. If they don't come out, I don't wreak havoc on them. Do some council yards. I've been to a few council yards and they just come out and say, "What are you doing?" I'm videoing. Okay, see you. And then they walk off. It was a typo, screen moving very quickly. Plus, you're at work listening to calls coming in. Okay, I think it's some kind of medic, are you? Sadly, most of these people were subscribed to me, but my channel was hacked. So starting again. Oh, it's got to be shit, mate. In fact, didn't I see a video about it? Somebody hacking the channel a couple of months ago, I think. Hi from Melbourne, Australia. How you doing, mate? Hope it's a bit warmer there than it is here. Community tours in Australia. There you go. It's Mr. Ken Barlow, the longest running member of Coronation Street. How you doing, mate? like to visit Australia, but the flight is way too long. It is a bloody long flight, I know. Had a guy threatened to kill me and said he had reported me to the NHS for putting up blue light run on videos. Why? I don't know. Oslo County observers were checking out, had a camera taken and broken. It can happen, my friend. How you doing, Fredo? How you doing, my friend? Still eating them chocolate bars? Get this sent down to Rotherham Council. I've been to the one just off the M18 Junction 1 there, the big council depot there. And like I say, just walked up and said, "What are you doing?" "I'm videoing, mate." I said, "Okay," and just walked off. So there you go. Somebody's hoping you're well. I try and make people happy, mate. I try and make as interesting videos as I possibly can. F football, yeah, right. Okay. Aussie rules football. I've only seen it a couple of times. It looks quite brutal, to be honest. How you doing, my friend? Rebel Yell. Billy Idol. Respect from Glasgow. What's it like in Glasgow? I hear you're going to get some more shit weather tomorrow. You're starting to grow your hair. Good for you, mate. Get some dreadlocks in. Be different. You look more like Sex Pistols fan. Spike your dreads up. They're a bit too long to spike up, my friend, I'm afraid. Aussie rules football players as hard as nails. Yeah, I think it looks a bit of a rough game. I used to do judo when I was younger, and that's a rough game, I'll tell you. My hair is currently more than a foot long. You look like status quo. Get some dreadlocks in it. There you go. Somebody else watching you there, mate. Got to run, call out. I hope it's not serious, my old. Do I know any of the auditors in Scotland? No, I'm afraid I don't. I ain't got a clue, mate, to be honest. I look like a white Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder's bald on this bit. He's just got dreadlocks around the outside. Didn't you used to be in junior leaders at Dover? I used to be in junior leaders at Dover. Went there in 1971. Easter 71, 51 years ago, mate. Yeah, a long time ago. A Squadron. I went down there about 2 years ago on my way to Amsterdam and had a look, and it's all gone. The only thing that's left is the gym where the swimming pool used to be and the church, and that's about all that's left there. UK medic is off to scrape a victim off the road. I hope not. I've been watching your videos for a while now. Love them. My favourite was possibly the one in Lincoln with the kettle calling Moustache Bloke. Yeah, it was a bit of a knob, wasn't it? Why don't people hit the like button anymore? I have no idea, mate. There you go. Sub to Lord of Audits. Let's get him back up. Let's get him back up where he was before. Ever thought about coming to King's Lynn? We've got a few industrial estates. Like I say, I'm working locally and then just expanding slowly as time goes on. It makes sense to work close to home to start with. Hi, Richard. Glad you like my channel, my friend. Check out The Man in the High Castle. Isn't that a film? He's currently 10 minutes behind with the chat. I might be. There you go. Dreadlocks, Pictish, yes. Pics used to have dreadlocks as well. Any plans to audit a police station? No, my friend. I'm not that bothered about police stations. I don't want to lose my taxi license, and I don't want to take my firearm certificate off me. And knowing what they're like, they will do. Do some gypsy camps. Look, mate, if you want a video of you outside your caravan with your kids, fine, let me know and I'll come and do it. I've spoken to DJ Audit a few times, but never had the pleasure of meeting him. There is he. You'll meet him one day, he says. How you doing, mate? How's life? Are we still on for next week? Spike them up like the Island Boys. They use knitting needles. Right, okay. I don't particularly want knitting needles sticking out the top of my head. I really don't. Cody the cat, how are you, mate? I hope everything's all right with you. I should go to the nuclear site in Scotland. That's where all the armed police turn up, isn't it? And, you know, they give you some, they give you some grief, not grease. Yeah, I've not heard anything. Not heard anything at all. I've nearly caught up with the chat. Good. Glad you're okay. Perhaps Capture should be given a visit. They visit enough people chasing the TV license. Oh, Capita. Yeah, they're paying in the butt, mate. I'll be honest, I don't have a TV license, but I never watch TV. I watch Netflix occasionally. I watch YouTube. I don't watch mine. I watch my mates' DJs, though, when I get a chance. Next week's perfect. Hopefully these wolves will be long gone by then. I bloody hope so, mate. It's crazy. And if the weather's anything that around your end like it is here, it's awful. It really, really is. It's absolutely dire. So, right. So, anyway, like I say, if you want to get an advanced preview of the videos, there you go, facebook.com/PJ Audits. You can get to see the videos before they come live on YouTube. I am changing the memberships down to 99 pence. That's 99 pence a month. You know, if you decide to have a go, that's fine. It would be greatly appreciated. If you don't, that's fine, mate. Makes no difference to me. If you want to buy me a cup of coffee, there's a link underneath that says buy me a coffee. You can buy me a coffee, even if it's only a few pence. Anything that you do would be gratefully appreciated. And DJ will agree with me here. He must be spending a fortune in petrol or diesel or whatever he puts in his vehicle, getting out to do all these videos. It's costing a bloody fortune. So there you go. There you are, caught up, reached the end of the chat. And then all of a sudden everybody else puts some on. Nice to see that I'm keeping update with technology. I don't think I do bad for an old fart, you know, trying to keep up with the technology. So one in Gainsborough which got deleted. Don't suppose you could re-upload it again. I don't know which one that was. Myself and DJ did one in Nottingham, the food factory, and we've both come to the conclusion that they've had a big solicitor lawyer onto that one because Facebook took everything down, and it was even taken down on YouTube as well. So there's not a lot we can do about it. And it didn't say privacy complaint; it said some legal complaint. I don't know how they did it, but generally people can't get them taken down. They can get the faces blurred out, but it can't get the videos taken down. So, wind is worse tomorrow. No drones in this wind. It's too windy for me. Well, DJ might, but no, I'm not. I'm not sending my drone up in this. Took your drone up yesterday, and it really struggled with the wind, so I brought it back down. A little extreme test, amazing piece of kit. Yeah, that's what I mean. It might go up and then disappear. You'll never get it back. I'm still 10 minutes behind, Emma. There you go, DJ. Somebody loves us. Somebody likes our videos. There you go, mate. The guy at the Scrappy was gold. Revisiting the future. I think he'd have a fit if I turned up again. We should get some electric vehicle and park up at the business. Revisit and get free charging. Yeah, I've been looking at one actually, but I don't really want to use it for work. You know, especially if I'm going out where it's a bit mucky and dirty and things like that. But I went out and had a look at a Tesla, but they're a lot of money. They really are. How you doing, Marcus? I hope everything's all right there, mate. It's awful taking the drone up in the storm. I would not do that, mate. I definitely would not. How you doing, Mr. Yorkshire Monkey? I went up to see Marty the other day, and we had a cup of coffee and a chat for a bit. Weather was too bad to do any videoing, but just wanted to go up and have a cup of coffee with him. How auditing should be done? Well, I don't know about that. I think the thing is every audit is different. Every time we go out with the camera, it's different. And all you got to do is think on your feet and wing it. You know, it's like, oh, what am I going to do here and what am I going to do there and what's this fella going to be like? You can see him walking out and you can usually tell what they're going to be like by the way they walk out towards you. If they walk out all, then, you know, you can get ready. And if they walk out with a smile on the face, you know, it's a different attitude. But you never know what's going to come. And it's the same with putting videos out. There's videos I put out and I think, oh, this one's going to do a bomb, like the one I did with the car transporter, where they're loading the car transporter with the fork trucks. I thought, oh, this video is going to really do a bomb, and it didn't. And then you get other videos where you think, oh, it's all right, it's not fantastic, and it just takes off and really, really does really, really well. So, you know, it's you just never can tell. You never can tell what's going to happen when people walk out, and you never can tell how your videos are going to perform. And DJ will tell you exactly the same. A guy at the scrapyard was a complete tool, needed a high vis and get his forklift road legal. Yes, he did, mate. I agree totally. But weren't he funny? You know. It's amazing how everybody insists that I don't know how traffic works and that everybody employs Stevie Wonder to drive the bloody lorries for them, as if they can't see me. I'm 6 foot tall, you know, I'm 22 stone, I've got a high vis jacket on, I've got dreadlocks down past my arse, not the best looking fellow in the world, so I do tend to stand out in a crowd, and they're worried that they don't see me. Right, okay. The first audit came across, first started doing it myself, so massive respect to both. Made you start your own channel. Good. I'm glad we're giving somebody a bit of inspiration. When you get a chance, just ask DJ who was his first subscriber. How many push-ups can you do? Ask the next security guard that. I don't care how many push-ups you can do. I can probably do one. I definitely need to lose some weight before I go back to Egypt. I agree. Some auditors have a habit of shouting at people. It's a bit annoying. Well, you know. Great to hear that. Yes. And we've become good friends as well, mate, haven't we? There you go. Heard from Marty I'd come up to civilization. Well, I don't know about Leeds being the centre of civilization, but yeah, we went up to Leeds anyway. I think it cut off from the video, actually. You have given me your details. Don't suppose that rings a bell. No, it doesn't, mate. DJ Audits is your favourite. He's overtaken AB. There you go, DJ. It's somebody's favourite. Just being honest, and yeah, PJ is such a nice guy, same as you. Well, I've got 3 ex-wives that would disagree with you about being a nice guy, but there you go. Good afternoon, all your brothers and sisters. How's it hanging? Short, shriveled, and to the right, my friend, I'm afraid, in this weather. Even the ring through it don't make any difference, I'll tell you. Reggie photo style cracks me up. Such a dry, deadpan wit. You cannot beat a bit of dry, deadpan wit. The way you said, don't kiss me, you're not my type. Well, Ian, you know, definitely not. Definitely not my type. There you go. You got another sub. There you go, mate. What's that do, Reg? I don't know. My first subscriber was PJ Audits. I contacted him and he subscribed right back. Yes, I did, mate. Yes, I did. And I'll be honest, I've not managed to watch all his videos because he's a pain in the arse. He puts one out every day. And sometimes I just don't get a chance to watch them all, but I am slowly catching up. All right, mate. I am getting there slowly. What do I think about the weather? Can I put it in one word? Shit. Well, I think you're a nice guy, regardless of what you just said. Well, you know, I try not to upset people. I try not to upset people too much. Most of the time. But some people just get up your nose, do you know what I mean? Like I say, Reggie Photo, when he does his Scott Clegg joke. Not heard it, I'm afraid, my friend. And there you go. Keep banging them up for Midlands audits. Keep them at it. I would just like to say thank you to all the auditors out there on the front line, righting the wrongs of these fallen brothers and sisters in police uniform. I'd like to say that I wish more people would understand how much hard work it goes into making these videos. It's like if I go to Scunthorpe and I make a video out there, I've got an hour's drive to get there. Then I've got to set all my gear up. And then I might be walking around for 3 or 4 hours and get absolutely nothing, no interactions, nothing at all. On the other hand, I might be out there 3 hours and get enough to make 3 videos, you know. But it's an hour there, 3 or 4 hours while I'm there, and then an hour back. So that's 5 hours. Then when I get home, I've got to edit and process and upload all the videos and everything. So by the time I've done, you know, if I've just got the one video to do, that's an 8-hour day. If I've got 2 or 3 videos to do, that can be a 10-hour day. And, you know, I think some people just don't realise at times, and anybody else that does these audits will tell you exactly the same, how much hard work actually goes into making the bloody things. You know, it's not easy. It's not an easy life. And the most of the time you're out on your own. You don't know if anybody's going to want to run up and punch you in the face, or you just don't know. You have no idea what's going to happen. Fortunately, most people, and I get a lot of this, people pipping their own and waving to me and shouting at me through lorry windows. And all the time I've been doing this, and I know I get trolls, and everybody gets trolls, but never once while I've been out has anybody come up to me and said, "You're an arsehole," or "You're a dickhead," or "I hate you, I hate your videos," or anything like that. everybody that I've met while I've been out on the road has been absolutely fantastic and said how much they enjoy what I do and enjoy my videos. So, you know, I can't complain. It's just the people that you meet when you're out doing the videos. You know, they like, you can't video here. But it can be a bit, you know, how can I put it? Not lonely, but a bit solitary at times, being out there, you know, like I say, an hour's drive there, 3 or 4 hours walking the streets. It's blowing a gale, it's freezing cold, it's not nice conditions, and then you've got to drive back, and then you've got to do everything else. So a lot of people don't appreciate this about what we do. So there you go. Anyway, that's my that's my bit over and done with. What do I think to the Ukrainian situation? I think it's all bollocks, mate. When I was in Egypt, there was a lot of Ukrainians and a lot of Russians there, and they were sat there drinking with one another. I think it's all I think it's all bollocks. I think it's just politicians just bigging themselves up, to be honest. I happened to buy that building site you were following being built. I've just had so much to do. I haven't been back, but I am going to go back this week. I promise. Scouts on a, is it dib 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 whatever it is, dib dib or I don't know. But I am going to go back this week. I promise, weather permitting. All companies and businesses pay business rates inside their fence. They have no power of control outside their fence. You are correct, but that doesn't stop them thinking that they have. Thanks, Brian. I'm glad you like my videos. There you go. Subscribe to Midlands Audits. Yes, seen all your videos, DJ Audits. There you go. Has anyone heard of any auditors in Northern Ireland? No, never heard of any. No idea. I don't know if there is any or not. I'm assuming there is. It's a lot of hard work that you guys put in. I'm sure it's awfully appreciated from all of us watching. Thank you for my brothers and sisters for doing these audits. Now, Scott, don't get me wrong. I do get money off YouTube for doing it. And I love doing what I do, and I love meeting other people. But, you know, the thing that gets up my nose occasionally is these people that say, get a job, as if, you know, somebody goes out and films the videos and does everything for me, and all I do is just type in the comments, you know. It's not easy. It's not easy sometimes. You know, you look out the window, you go and scrape the ice off the car, and you think, do I really want to go out? Yeah, I've got to. I've got no videos to, you know, to upload. So you've got to go out. Editing is the one that gets you, because more time into that to make it perfect. Yeah, it does take a lot of time to edit. I'll be honest, I use what I'm on now, my iPad, and I use LumaFusion, and it is quite good for editing. It really is. They'll be glad you're not out auditing now. Have you seen the weather? I'm in Derby. Yeah, mate. No chance. Not today. I mean, even if it weren't for, you know, my gimbal getting wet, there'd be rain all over your camera lens and all sorts of things. So, I mean, the wind's not so bad now because I've got the good mics and everything. That makes a difference. But no, not today, I'm afraid. Must be a bit disappointing if you don't get a reaction. If that happens, you just poke them with a stick. That should do it. Chuck a brick through the window. Well, I try my best, mate. I try not to be a bad man. I've had my days of being a bad man, I'm afraid. Hiya, George. How you doing, mate? I watch you all and enjoy all the interactions, and at times squirm with utter embarrassment of fallen brothers and sisters in the police uniforms, making right plonkers of themselves at times. It's not so much the police that I have a problem with. The police generally come along and they say, "What are you doing? YouTube, okay," and bugger off. It's the people that come out the companies that I find entertaining. They think they're policemen, and I mean that last one. Right, what's your name? Where are you from? Is that your car? Piss off, mate. Right, my name's so and so and so and so. So now you're in breach of GDPR. No, I'm not. They're the ones that make me laugh. They are so funny. They're so officious, and they run the world. They think that everybody they speak to is an employee. So there you go. Hi everybody. Hi Ninja. On the spectrum. They've said that about me a time or two. Thanks, mate. Rick the Screwball Peacemaker. I don't know where you come with all these names from, but yeah, subscribe. 95% of people are ignorant to public photography laws. Well, it's either that, mate, or they just ignore them and say, you're not going to video me anyway. Whilst on holiday, what was your data bill after all? Oh, dear, I don't tell you. For the second live stream I did, I managed to get myself an Egyptian data card, but I didn't have one for the first live stream that I did, and I wish I had done, because my data bill ran into 3 figures, and I was not very happy. I was not very happy. But I have on the back of my phone, I've got my Egyptian SIM cards there for when I go back at the end of May. But like I said, don't worry, there will be enough videos up to put a video out every day while I'm out there. So there you go. Watching and likes now matching. There you go. You like the episodes? So do I. Have you seen Kendo, who was arrested sometimes and treated badly by the fuzz? I'll be honest, all this on the news about the police and the way they treat the public and everything else, I don't think it surprises any of general public that have interacted with the police. There might be 1 or 2 people that are surprised by it, but I think generally speaking, everybody thinks that the police are racist, prejudiced, sexist, bullies. But there you go. So that's just my opinion of them, and I'd rather just keep away from them, to be honest. I'm appreciated. There you go. All auditors are keeping rights going. We don't know how many of your rights are stolen every day. Well, that's true. I was out in it yesterday filming, lol, ain't stopping me. You go for it, mate. Oh my God, I finally caught a live of yours. So many loves for you. Thank you, Mr. Orange Man. I'm going now. See you. Bye. No, I'm kidding, mate. I'm kidding. I am going in a bit, though. I am coming in a bit. Come back to Thorn. I was on my bike riding when you was outside Chicken Factory. I said, I love your videos. Keep doing it, mate. Make friends with the gateman. Right, Brian, I remember you going past on your bike and shouting to me because I waved to you. I do remember that. And the guy who worked on the gate at the chicken factory has emailed me and apologised and said, next time I'm in Thorn, I've got to go round, and is going to invite me into security and make me a cup of coffee. So there you go. So everything turned out well. And the chap that come out and spoke to me afterwards after the security had said they were going to phone the police and everything. He was a subscriber anyway. So at the end of the day, everything come out really, really well. Tell us some tales about your paratrooper days. What do you want me to tell you? There's not a lot to tell you, really. Not that I can put on here anyway. Most of it was about having a few beers and, well, if you couldn't find anybody to fight, you used to fight each other. And that's how you get a nose like that, look. Yeah, travelled the world a bit. Did all sorts of jumps in my days. Some really low ones, some really high ones. But I'll have a chat with you about it when I see you one day. Maybe if I bump into you and Marty one day, I'll tell you a little bit about it. So, the security guard at one of your speeches was epic and polite. The way he was so happy to meet you as he watches you. Yeah, that's it. You know, the people that know me from my videos, when they see me, they're thrilled to bits to see me most of the time. So it's great. You know, we can have a chat and a laugh. I mean, the guy at the cement place, he was a subscriber, so he was more than over the moon to chat with me and show me around. Even while I was in Egypt, I had 3 people that knew me come up to me and spoke to me and know me from my videos. You can't believe it, can you? In Egypt, and there's still people that know me. Hi, everybody. Help me, Duck. Nottingham boy retired in the Philippines. Very nice. I bet it's a bit warmer there than it is here. Whoops. Did I see King Tut? No, I didn't. I think he's dead. He's been dead a bit. No, I didn't go up to Cairo. Didn't go up there at all. It was quite expensive to go up to Cairo and see the pyramids and everything. And besides, I was quite happy doing what I was doing there. I went for a swim with the dolphins and did a bit of scuba diving and snorkeling, and I managed to get a little bit of rum and coke down me while I was there. And I don't normally drink at home, so coffee's about the strongest thing I drink when I'm at home. King Tut is not a happy man. Whatever happened to Ken Dodd? I have no idea. I think the taxman got him. What is your profession? I'm assuming that's aimed at me. I'm now a full-time YouTuber. But yeah, when I come out of the army, I used to do training, lorry driver training and fork trucks and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. All auditors are keeping right scoring. Don't know how many stolen from us. That's true. He was smiling the last time I saw him. That gold mask is fantastic. Yes, it is. Okie doke, mate. Catch you another time. Ever going to do non-plant audits? Yeah, I do non-plant audits sometimes. I just whatever I find interesting when I'm out and about, I'll video it, and that's it. You're off now. Okay, do some editing. You go for it, mate. Good tattoos, yeah. I've spent a lot of time under the needle. Go back to Thorn for a coffee. I will do one day. Whatever happened to Peter Kay? No idea. Is your drone a DJI Mini? Yeah, it's a Mini 2. Yes, I'm back on school runs next week, but I'm going to pack it in, I think. It's interfering with my YouTubes. So, yeah, I think I'm going to pack it in, mate. Hey there, old fella. I'm not old. Honest. Yeah, just so much work, mate. So much work. I am going back up there this week. Keep the drone up. Did you get battered by the storm, Eunice? Where are you from? You sound a bit Nottingham. I'm from Worksop, mate. I'm a Worksop. Do you now walk like an Egyptian? Only when I'm dying for bog, mate. I walk like an Egyptian then. Can I ask what you're filming, please? Oh, yeah, yourself. There you go. I was an ex-HGV driver. I didn't do it for a lot of time. I did it for about four years while I was at university, and then a couple of years after. But I did agency work, and that's why I was all over the place. That's why I went to different companies and different things all the time. So I've done supermarkets, fridge work, tankers, flatbeds, all sorts of things. Because you might have 3 or 4 days at one company, then 1 day at another company, then a couple of days at another company. So you never knew where you were going day in, day out, what you were going to drive, where you're going to be driving from, where you were getting loaded, where you were getting tipped. And that's what I like rather than the same run all the time. So the Toyota Yaris, is it a hybrid? No, it's an 09, mate. So no, nothing left on that security assault. Did I do the sand dance? No, I didn't, mate. Anywhere south of the M62 corridor is down south. Really? Wilso, Keppel and Berry, there you go. What did I do at university? I did, first degree I did applied statistics and systems modelling, which is method study. And then my wife was still trying to take me to court for money. So I stayed on. I went from Hallam University to University of Sheffield and did an engineering degree. Well, I did 4 years, did a master's in engineering. Would you ever go stealth camping like some others on here? Done it, mate. Done a lot of it. Yeah, a bit old for camping now. Yes, I am good, my friend. How many people have said to you, "Give us your autograph," Billy Connolly? I used to work in horse racing stables at Carberton. Bloody freezing every day. I go past there quite regular. I taught a lad to drive from there. He was one of the stable lads, long time ago. He used to live, as you come out the stables onto the road that goes from Clumber Park to the Worksop Ollerton Road. Well, as you come onto that road, there's some little cottages dead opposite the entrance to the stables, and I used to live in one of those cottages there. What did you study at university, and did you put it into practice? I did more of the engineering. I still do, not method study, but a lot of the stuff that I learned on the applied statistics and stuff, I still use. Believe it or not, DJ will tell you this. I keep spreadsheets of everything I do. I keep spreadsheets on how many subscribers I've got, how many days I've been doing YouTube, all sorts of things. Also, I've got masses and masses and masses of Excel spreadsheets. So yeah, I'm just a bit of a statistics freak, I'm afraid. I'm doing fine, Ross. How are you, mate? Can I film some farm machinery in the fields? It gets a bit boring unless you can get somebody to talk to you, my friend, I'm afraid. Wild camping is great. Yeah, it is. It's brilliant fun, mate. It really is. But like I say, I'm getting a bit on now for sleeping in the tent. You love the Copart video. Yeah, loading that to Logit was great. What do I think about the situation in Canada? I have no idea. Are you on about the French Canadians and everything? I've no idea, mate. New Holland tractors used to be Fords. I didn't know that. There you go. Learn something new every day. Hiya, Craig. How you doing? Hiya, Michael. And finally, what is your favourite cup of tea brand? None of them. I don't drink tea. Just coffee. Greetings from another PJ down South Wales. How you doing, Phil? Math P is Pete, though. Have I considered coming to Manchester to audit Traffic Park Estate? It's massive. I'm going to be heading out there in the next couple of weeks, my friend. Do you know if Rally Bike Factory and Players Cigarettes Factory are still going? Or am I looking back too far? No, the Rally Bike place in Worksop's been closed for many, many years. Got to get off. Okay, mate. Catch you later. I'm going now anyway. I'm getting ready for a comfort break, if you know what I mean. So, there you go. Got arrested yesterday for filming police. Got let out after 16 hours suing the police for false arrest. Don't blame me, mate. I wouldn't know. Anyway, I've got to go. I've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. It's been a long live stream today. We've had a good chat and a good laugh. And hopefully, I'm going to see you next Sunday. Keep watching those videos. Keep looking for them on Facebook if you want to see them coming out before they come out on YouTube. Bye, everybody. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll see you all soon. And I've got to go to the loo, I'm afraid. Catch you later. Bye-bye.